Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl Jenny Fine. I hope you guys are doing well and keeping safe. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go. And if you're not new here, you're part of the Jenny Fine Club. I want to say I appreciate you. I really love you and thank you for coming back. I am going to be showing you how to create this lovely look. It's a soft glam makeup look. We want to look minimal, at the same time we want to look like, yes, I see you. If you want to know how I achieved this makeup look and this beautiful goddess face, keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jenny Fine. For today's video, I am gonna be doing a soft glam makeup. You already know from the title, and I'll also be using some of my latest techniques, the one I use for my quick makeup and my glam look. If you watched my previous video, you watched that I did a skincare video that I actually removed the hair from my face, my mustache and everything. It's for this day and also for the concert I'm going over the weekend. So without further ado, let's continue. Please subscribe before you continue watching this video and give this video a thumbs up. First thing first, without wasting time, I've already moisturized my skin, so I'm going to apply my lip balm because my lip is still not recovering. It's still kind of like being cracked and peeling. Okay, why is this not working? So next thing I do is to apply my primer. Yes, see, I'm forgetting primer. So I'm going to be using two things. There's this Embrace Less Hydrant. I've used it before, but yeah, I just want to use a little bit of it. And my actual primer that I'm using is this L'Oreal Infallible Magic Essence Drop. Boom. Ooh. And you know what, we massage this all over the skin, all over the face, like, yes, this is gonna be a base for our foundation, which will help our makeup last all day longer. I think I'm gonna take a little bit right underneath the eye just to give it a bit of hydration and boost. I am gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in shade number 480C. 480C. I felt like I wanted to mix this foundation with my Fenty Beauty Ace Drop. I'm not sure. I don't want anything too big, full glam. Just a bit of soft makeup look that can cover everything I want to cover. So I'm first applying this foundation on my pigmentation area, areas that have my acne scar and dark spots, because it's a very thick foundation and I don't want to do too much of it. You don't get it. This is our coverage that this foundation gave us. Of course, if I want to have it more fuller, I go ahead and add more layers, but I'm so okay with this layer. It's like it's not too heavy on the skin, it's just nice and perfect. Like, you can just be wearing like just foundation, you just go out, like don't do anything too much. I think I would likely do that, but makeup artists, if you really want to wear makeup, you have to make sure everything is complete from A to Z. So yeah, so we're already looking at our soft glam enough. Let's conceal and contour. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Stay Naked from Urban Decay concealer in 70 NY just to conceal underneath the eyes and give it a bit of shine or highlight to the face. Just gonna put here. I'm gonna do the old classic way of concealing, not into that lifting the face really. But if I do want to lift the face, I will go ahead and use my second concealer to kind of lift up the face. But for full coverage under the eyes, I have to do this classic way of application. Over here, probably we kind of put a little bit too much there, but we'll make sure we blend them out. Blend that out, and here as well, here as well. So even here that we are like dark areas, you want to make sure your lipstick stand out, so you have to make sure you conceal it. You can conceal any part of your face, is your choice. You can either conceal it. It depends on the mood, depending on the day. Right now, some people use beauty blender to blend everything and zip it in, but I'm kind of not used to brush, so it kind of give me the flawless blending. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the brush. I'm using like a taper flat brush. You can also use this brush for your foundation, but I'm kind of like using this one for my concealer, and I like the way it gives me my blending, like nice. Ooh. So I'm starting with where the less product are, so by the time I go ahead and blend the rest part of the face, like there will be no movement. It's been longer did an Instagram makeup video. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Remember, we are going for a soft glam, so nice. So kind of like give it like a bridge toward top brows, and blend the nose. Blend the nose. You can blend it anyhow. You can bring it out because we've not actually gone to apply our contour. So blend it all you want, and then on this side, this is our first blend. Second blend is a contour, so I'm gonna apply my contour. I kind of like the shade. It's from Juvia's Place, shade 7, the concealer, but it's also like the contour shade part of it. So I'm gonna add this here to give me lift, and to kind of reduce my forehead. I'm just gonna put it to for the nose contour. I'm not really into nose contouring. I like it, I do it when I feel like, but in terms of like just go ahead and put that line there, I find it like it's too much. You see that little I did apply there, and I'm brushing it down with a brush. Of course this brush may be too big for you, but I'm kind of like used to it. You can use a tiny brush to blend that little bit contour so it doesn't go all over the face, you get what I mean? But I'm kind of like good with what I'm doing, so I like to use the same brush I use for my contouring. I use it to contour my nose as well, just to blend it out, just give it a bit of tiny definition, because I wasn't intending to contour my nose. I prefer to use a powder contour to contour the nose than a concealer and a contour, you get what I mean? So not all the time I do a liquid contour. Sometimes depending on my mood, I'm going for a soft glam and I just feel like, ooh, let me just give that a bit of liquid contour to define the face more. But normally after my concealer, my under eye concealer, I would just set everything and then go ahead and use my bronzer and my powder contour to actually define the face. So everything still work best. You can either use a powder contour to define your face or a liquid contour to define your face, whichever way does work best. Since I did my hair, I've kind of had like a whole 5 head, so I'm trying to reduce my 5 head to about 4 head or 3 head. So I got a contour as a part. So I don't know if I remove this, let me see. I think I can contour it like that, like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. You can bring what's left to your chin area and blend. It's optional. Now I'm gonna lift my eyes with a lighter concealer. It's not really necessary, you don't have to do it, but it's something that I do. So to add a lift to this face, to this look, to actually give that proper highlight and contour face, I'm gonna go on top of it with a lighter concealer. This is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the shade 370. Any brand is okay, any lighter concealer is okay. The main focus is to do the work, which is to lift and highlight the face. So I'm just gonna apply it here. Okay, focus on this area, and then yeah, whatever we are blending is still gonna look the same. So I'm gonna blend this out first, so you see the difference between this lifted face and non-lifted face. Take your brush, take your beauty blender. This time around, carefully, gently tapping the concealer into the under eyes, and you want to make sure you blend. So whatever is left on that blended brush, you use it to cover the rest of the face. Okay, tap it. You don't necessarily have to blend all the way here, but this is just a definition to give it a lift. So you can also highlight the forehead, the chin, whatever. I'm gonna add concealer to it, but if you get what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. So as you can see now, this face, this eye is lifted. This is okay, but it's not as attention. It's not as the attention is to this size, and it's not as bright as this. It's just okay. But yeah, this is the lifted face, and this is not the lifted face. Gently tap and massage and blend that concealer. I know in makeup is a lot. It's as if, why are you putting that too much? But it's necessary, because by the end of this look, you're gonna be like, wow. We're not gonna do makeup that you can see underneath the skin through the makeup. That is not makeup. You have to make sure everything is okay. Alright, I'm talking too much. So at this point, you set your face because we are all creamy, or you bake your face because we are all creamy. So I may be doing both. I like to set it, and if I feel like I want to give it a bit of like powder, I will go and bake it, but I like to set it. Set the under eye with a lighter powder, and the rest of the face with your normal foundation powder. So it's a bit two different type of setting, right? And from here on, the makeup is easy. Like the rest step of the makeup is very easy, because we've gone through the whole base process, and this is part 2 of the base as well. I am gonna set the under eye with a compact powder. I think, should I do compact or should I do loose powder? Okay, I'm gonna do a difference for you. So I'm gonna set this high with a compact powder, you know, foundation powder, and this side with a setting powder, loose powder. I'm gonna use my Sheen powder sponge for this, and I also have a powder tapered brush, whichever I feel like. So let's blend underneath the eye now, because we've been talking, so it's like we are kind of like creasing. So let's blend this side, and we're just gonna look like that, taking the powder, the sponge, can go over the areas gently. Tap it. Right, this is our compact powder. This is what we look like when we set it. So, and let's go ahead with our setting loose powder to set the side. I'm using Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder. I haven't used that powder for like ages.
I'm gonna be the one for another one. Maybe then you'll know that I was never one. I'm gonna be the one for another one. I don't wanna fear you tonight.
So you can see, go ahead and use your compact powder, your under eye powder, to also set these on top of this loose powder and vice versa. So I'm just gonna make these equal. So I'm gonna go with my loose powder to kind of bring this back to life like I would like. The way we set our under eye is not, you're not going to see a cakiness of loose powder, because when you are applying the powder you have to make sure like you are tapping the powder onto the skin, onto the areas you want. You get your pigmentation from it. We're not just going to just put the powder like we used to do back in the day. You just have to tap it in to give it a flawless base, a flawless finish. I'm going to do the same on the forehead as well, like tap. We're not going to leave the powder like this like we used to, like I said. We're just going to make sure like you marinate this powder into that forehead, into that skin, because we are setting it for the rest of its life, for the next 24 hours if we are wearing our makeup that long. Now we are gonna set the rest of the face, because we are still oily right here. You can set the rest of the face, you can also contour, but I like to set the rest of my face to limit transfer. Of course our makeup can still transfer, but just like not much of that oil transfer or movement. We don't want this foundation to be moving, do we? Ooh. Next is to bronzer and contour is different, so don't mistake both, but you can also substitute both for each, so whichever one. Ooh, I like this bronzer shade from Juvia's Place. This is the tan version. Ooh, bronzer. Right, so let's bronze up the skin. So bronzer gives a bit of depth, a bit of warmth to the face. Like after setting with powder, you want to bring that definition, that color back to your face. So you're gonna bronze it up. Forehead, it's almost like you also contour, but this gives a bit of warmth. But right now I'm not seeing the warmth. Because the bronzer I'm using is not the one that's gonna give it that color. Do I like it? It's not really showing though. So I'm gonna use a dark one, the dark bronzer. This is how it looks like. To give that warmth. Like, let's try. Oh, this. I'm scared. Oh, I think I like that. So you want to be careful so you don't overdo it or outdo it. So I'm just gonna bronze the forehead. I can see that warmth there. I can see it. Ooh. After bronzing, we're gonna contour. I'm gonna use this Revolution Glow Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in medium as my contour, because it's really dark for me. It's a bronzer, but I'm using it as a contour because it's not as warmth as I'm wanting in a bronzer, but it's a good shade for a contour. You see? Ooh, I like that. This is the lift we're talking about. You get me?
Yeah. And your heart is out of sight. I just wanna feel mine. Hey you, I'm gonna be the one for you.
Don't forget the chin, the double chin. See, let me show you something. Let me show you one miracle. It's You see that jaw right there? That is contoured. For this, it's optional. I do go ahead and cut my contour just to be more precise, just so I know that that's where you're staying. So I use whatever left on my powder sponge to cut that contour. I used to do this a lot. I don't hardly do it now, but I just want to give it a bit of soft contour. Don't want it to be all over the face. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, set that on that contour with powder. And whatever is left on the contour brush, you use it to contour your nose. Ooh. I like to use everything big for the nose. Like, I don't know why. If you want a more precise nose contour, use a tiny brush to give you that precision. I just don't want precision. I just want something okay. Just pinch the tip of the brush. This is what we have. So at this point, we're gonna do our blush. I'm not gonna go for a really pink blush like I used to, like my favorite pink blush. I'm gonna go for a very soft, subtle blush, a blush which is a bit of orange. See, normally me, I'll be going for this color. I'll be going for this. This is really, really dark. Oh, this is super dark. I'm gonna go for this middle because I want a subtle blush look. I'm gonna use this blush brush for it. You. That's a lot. Ooh. So we can either have that blush over here, but I just like how the lift it's giving us. So I'm just gonna use this blush to lift up the cheek as well. So like this, to give it a bit of pop of color to the chin. At the same time, not too much as well. Say it like that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you have it. That is a pop of color. Blend it. Make sure the blush don't just sit right here. You have to blend it upwards towards the hairline or towards the contour area. If you have to be what's left underneath your brows, just keep on blending. That is optional. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this blush like this. Like, I don't want pink, I don't want too much, I don't want attention. Even if our makeup is gonna give us that attraction and attention, but you see, I like this. At this point, it's not optional to wear an highlight. Like, I see, like, highlight is not something that is so mind-blowing that you have to wear, but for the sake of this look, for the sake of everything, I'm just gonna do a little bit highlight. I'm using this one from MAC Cosmetics. This is the Cheeky Bronze. This is a mineral skin finish highlight. I don't think I will ever finish using this. Like minimal look, guys. Minimal highlight. Ooh, you see, that is the minimal highlight I want. Anything more than that is just doing too much now. So minimal highlight, I think that's okay. And to highlight the bridge of the nose, if I'm going to use a different brush, normally I will use the same highlight brush for it. So just tiny bit, the bridge of the nose. Ooh, there it is. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then we'll come back and do the eyeshadow look. That's been a hot minute, guys. So yeah, this is our highlighted nose, this is our highlighted cheek, this is how I want it to be, very supple and subtle. Now is the eyeshadow. It's very optional for a soft glam look. You don't necessarily have to go through ham. It depends. You have to use like pastel colors, cool tone, soft tone to give it a bit of like cool down look. You get what I mean? We don't want to go too bright. So for my eyebrows, I use the Sheet Glam Eyebrows 2-in-1 eyebrow pencil is one of my favorite. Okay, as you can see, and I also set that brows in place with my Benefit Ready Set Brow. I don't think they do this anymore, but if they do, it's maybe about £20 so. But yeah, really good, very transparent. And to clean up my brows, to actually make it look more defined, even if they're not twins, they're sisters, I use the MAC NC45 Studio Fix concealer to clean that up. And for our eyeshadow primer, to set the base of our eyeshadow to make it pop, to last longer, I use the P. Louise base in Room number 5, and I went ahead to blend it out with my Morphe G34 dense brush. I don't know what I want to do, but I picked 2 or 3 eyeshadow palette to use. This is from Juvia's. I kind of have a lot of Juvia's eyeshadows, so I have to use it. So this is the nude palette, and this is the mauves palette. I feel like I'm drawn towards pink. The last time I used pink on my eyelid, it did stain my eyelid, so I feel like I want to go towards this tan cool color. But no, and same time I'm drawn towards this dark mauvey purplish color. We'll see where this eye takes us to, but regardless of whatever highs we're going, everything has to be cool, not too much. And you know me, I love me a orange base. I like when I'm feeling like using this. I've used this before. I don't even know. I don't know. So before we actually go on top of our colors and see what we're doing, let's set our eyelid one more time so the colors does not move, or so the eyeshadow does not move or creases, because we are having a crease. At this point, people do set their eyelid with a powder or translucent eyeshadow. I'm not really more of that. Once I have my base, I go straight ahead with my color. There's no point on setting and applying and setting and applying. Mauve shade. Ooh, it looks like pink, but it's not pink. Just this to the, I'm applying this lovely shade to the lid. It can act as our base to set, but this look is very, very nice. Very gorgeous. So I'm literally using this shadow to set the eyelid. So I'm gonna blend the brow bone with a bit of my yellow. I feel like I'm bringing this back to life if I do that. Ooh.
I don't wanna see you. I don't wanna hear you tonight. I don't wanna fight you.
I kind of like, I'm okay with these eyes, with what I have. Like, don't want to do nothing too much to it, so I can go ahead and do a liner if I choose to, but I'm gonna just apply my mascara. So for me to maybe extend my mascara, I am gonna use this lash primer. Of course there's a lash primer, everything has a primer. So this is from Paradise, from L'Oreal Ecstatic. So ooh. This is to elongate your natural lashes. Don't feel like wearing false lashes, but of course false lashes will complement this look by far. And mascara I'll be using is from Glam as well. Ooh. This is just mascara on the upper both of our eyes. I'm gonna head to apply mascara on the bottom lashes, but I'm gonna let this dry. Now I am not wearing no false lashes. I love my look like this, very, very subtle and natural. Like, you can't even tell, can you? No, you can't. I am gonna go ahead to dress up, do my lipstick, finish my under eye, but I'm gonna go ahead to set my face with my MAC Set Fix Plus spray. I think, yeah. I'm careful so I don't ruin my mascara because it's still dry. Oh, just a little bit, just a little bit. Guys, this is our finished makeup look, our finished tutorial to our soft glam makeup. As you can see, I look minimal but also look put together. That's the whole idea of a soft glam. Like, we don't want to show too much, but we are showing. So the lipstick I use, oh god, my head is itching me. This is a brand new hair already. The lipstick I use for my lip liner, I use the Colourpop S Shayla and also the Slow Down lipstick from Shayla as well, Colourpop. And I went ahead to give it a bit of lip gloss. I lined the lip liner with a lip gloss from Beauty Bay, Mud Slide lip gloss and Mocha in a lip gloss. So you see and you see. So we have this ombre chocolate nude lip. I really love it. So those are my lips I use. And yeah, I spray my face. I just do a little bit of touch up and I'm okay and I'm good to go. So everything is just complementing each other. And I went ahead to add a stud big earring to actually pop it out. Yeah, this is the finished look. If you made it to the end of this video, of this tutorial, congratulations and thank you very much. I hope you learned something along the way. I also hope that I helped you out in any areas of your makeup you are struggling or you think you want to perfect. I got you. And what else do I have to say? Nothing else other than I need to get out of this house because I have a journey to catch to get to that destination, and I'm also going to be vlogging my day activity today. Okay, just watch out for that video when it drop, and I'm going to use the rest of this time to take a lot of selfies, a lot of pictures, because that is going to the gram and that is going to my camera roll for the rest of the foreseeable memorable future to look back to today. I really don't know why I said that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I love you, my beauties, my Jenny Fine Club. So that's the end of the video. I'm gonna go now. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to this video if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up, share this video if you need to, because it may just help someone close to you. And also click on that notification bell icon so you get notified whenever Jenny Fine upload any video. And today guys, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Hopefully you should take care of yourself, be safe, be you, do you, love you, and bye, peace.